That little buzz from your phone. You glance down and your heart skips. It's a text from your bank, an urgent alert. Your account is suspended. There's a link to fix it. You've probably seen one of these before, maybe just this morning. You might even have one on your phone right now. You feel that little jolt of panic, that immediate need to solve the problem. But what you don't know is that the message isn't a warning. It's the first step in a trap that has already been set for you, using your own sense of responsibility as the bait. This specific threat has a name. I call it the landing trap. See, most people think the danger is typing your username and password into a fake website. That's dangerous, yes, but it's not the whole story. The real danger, the hidden part, begins the exact moment you click their link. The trap isn't just the fake page, it's the weaponized ground you land on. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly how this trap works, and you will have a simple, unbreakable rule that makes you immune to it forever. You'll never look at a text message the same way again. So, how do they make it look so real? The first step is something called sender ID spoofing. These scammers have sophisticated software that lets them fake the sender information on a text message. This is why the alert can show up on your phone looking like it's from Chase or Wells Fargo or Bank of America. It can even appear inside the same message thread as the legitimate alerts you've gotten from your bank in the past. It's a deliberate technical trick designed to look familiar and trustworthy, slipping past your natural defenses by hiding in plain sight among the real messages. Once you click, you're taken to the second part of the trap, a cloned website. These aren't amateur fakes. Scammers create pixel-perfect copies of your bank's real login page. Every logo, every color, every word is exactly where you expect it to be. The only clue is often a tiny, almost invisible misspelling in the website address at the top of your screen, like bankofamerica.alerts.com instead of the real one. They know you're in a panic. You're not looking for small details. You're just trying to fix the problem, and they've built a perfect illusion to keep you moving forward. And here's the thing. This is the part almost no one knows. The moment your phone's browser loads that fake page, the landing trap is sprung, even if you don't type a single letter. Malicious scripts hidden in the website's code can immediately start running in the background. They can profile your device, cataloging its software versions to look for vulnerabilities. They can attempt to install keyloggers or other malware designed to steal your credentials later. The danger isn't what you type, it's that you arrived at all. You've landed on a digital weapon, and you did it the moment you clicked. That single click is the entire goal. It's what gives them access to your device, even for a moment. It's an open door, and millions of these texts are sent every single day, hoping to find just one person who is worried enough to open it. Let me tell you about Barbara. She's 72 from Columbus, Ohio, and her story begins in a place you know well, the checkout line at the grocery store. Her phone buzzed, and the message said it was from Chase. It read, "Your debit card has been locked due to unusual activity. To unlock it, verify your identity now." She felt a wave of panic. What if she couldn't pay for her groceries? She was holding up the line. So, reacting on pure instinct, she clicked the link. The web page that loaded looked exactly like the Chase app she used every week. It was so convincing that Barbara didn't hesitate. She typed in her username and her password. But then nothing happened. The page just refreshed, showing her the same blank login screen. She felt a flash of frustration, thinking it was just a technical glitch. She put her phone back in her purse, paid for her groceries with a credit card instead, and forgot all about it. What Barbara didn't know is that the scam had already worked perfectly. It wasn't a glitch. It was a silent theft, and her information was already in the hands of the people who had set the trap. The consequences came quickly. Over the next 48 hours, the scammers logged into her real Chase account. Because they had her password, they were able to add a new person to her Zelle transfer list. From there, they made 2 transfers, wiring a total of $4,500 directly out of her savings account. By the time the real Chase fraud department flagged the strange activity and called her, the money was long gone, transferred through a series of accounts that made it impossible to trace. Barbara is a smart, careful person. The scam worked because it was designed by professionals to defeat smart, careful people. And Barbara is not alone. Far from it. According to the Federal Trade Commission, American consumers reported losing over $330 million to text message scams in just one single year. That's not a typo. And the FBI's Internet Crime Complaint Center confirms that this exact type of fraud called smishing is one of the fastest growing and most damaging digital crimes targeting people over 60. This isn't a small-time problem. It's a massive industrial-scale operation that is getting more sophisticated and more effective with each passing day, and it is squarely aimed at you. The threat is also evolving. It used to be just a fake link. Now these scams are becoming more complex. Scammers are using artificial intelligence to write more convincing, personalized texts that might even reference a recent purchase you've made. In some cases, you might get a follow-up phone call from a live person pretending to be from the bank's fraud department, using the information you gave them on the fake site to sound even more legitimate. They are layering their attacks, creating hybrid scams that are harder to detect and even harder to escape once you're in their grasp. It's a constantly moving target. So what do? How do you possibly defend yourself against a threat that looks just like the real thing, that's designed to create panic, and that's getting smarter every day? The answer, thankfully, is incredibly simple. It's a single rule that, if you follow it without exception, makes you completely immune to this entire category of fraud. It doesn't require any special software or technical skill. It just requires a small shift in one single habit. And once you make that shift, you are safe from this threat for the rest of your life. This is the most important thing you will hear in this video. It's what I call the golden phone rule. And it is absolute. The rule is never trust, always verify. This means you never, ever trust a link or a phone number that is sent to you in a text message or an email, no matter how legitimate it looks or how urgent it feels. You always assume it is a trap. Instead, you verify the information independently through a channel that you control. This one simple habit is the shield that protects you from everything we've just talked about. Here's why the golden phone rule works so perfectly. The entire scam, every part of it, depends on one thing. You have to click their link. That's how they get you to their cloned website. That's how they spring the landing trap. When you follow the golden phone rule, you deny them the one action they need you to take. You are breaking the chain of attack at its most critical link. Instead of letting a stranger lead you by the hand to a destination of their choosing, you are taking back control of the journey. You are deciding where you go. So let's turn this into a clear 3-step plan. The moment you get one of these texts, here's what you do. Step 1. Stop and breathe. The message is designed to make you panic and act without thinking. So don't. Do nothing. Just recognize that feeling of urgency is the first sign of a scam. Step 2. Go direct to the source. Close the text message. Open your official banking app directly, or open a new browser window and type your bank's website address in yourself. If there is a real issue with your account, there will be a notification waiting for you right there inside your secure account. Step 3. Delete and report. Once you've logged into your real account and confirmed there's no emergency, you know for a fact the text was a scam. First, delete it from your phone. Then you can take one extra step to help protect others. You can forward the entire scam message to the number GD7726. That spells spam on your keypad. It's a free service provided by all major cell carriers to track and block these fraudulent numbers. By reporting it, you are helping your phone company shut these operations down. It's a small, powerful action you can take. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. It feels rude to just ignore an urgent message, right? We're taught to be helpful, to be responsive. And that feeling of politeness, that desire to cooperate, is exactly what scammers are targeting. They know good people want to solve problems. But you must understand, protecting your life savings is not rude. It is the only sensible response to an active threat. Your politeness is the attack surface they are trying to exploit. So give yourself permission to be safe instead of polite. Your financial security is more important than a stranger's request. But what if you're watching this and you have that sinking feeling? What if you realize you've already clicked on one of these links, maybe in the last few weeks, or even today? The first thing I want you to do is take a deep breath and let go of any shame or embarrassment. These are professional criminals who do this for a living, all day, every day. Getting targeted doesn't mean you're not smart. It means a professional manipulator identified you as a good, trusting person. It confirms that you're exactly the kind of person they design these systems to exploit. So if you think you've been compromised, here is your immediate 2-day action plan. First, call your bank or credit card company immediately, But do not use a number from a text or email. Use the phone number printed on the back of your physical card. Tell them you believe your account information has been compromised by a smishing attack. They will know exactly what to do. Second, log into your account through the official app or website and change your password and security questions right away. And if you don't already have it, enable two-factor authentication, or 2FA. It's a critical extra layer of security. Finally, you should seriously consider placing a free credit freeze with the 3 major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. This prevents anyone from opening a new line of credit in your name. Continue to monitor all of your bank and credit card statements carefully for any unusual activity. By taking these concrete steps, you are not just cleaning up a mess. You are re-securing your perimeter and taking back full control of your financial life. You are moving from a position of defense to a position of power. Now that you have this knowledge, you are protected. But most people in your life are not. Think for a moment. Who in your life answers their phone with a friendly hello, ready to help? A parent, a grandparent, a neighbor, a close friend. Can you picture them in the checkout line, just like Barbara was? Can you see them getting that text, feeling that same jolt of panic, and clicking the link because they are good, responsible people who just want to fix the problem? You have the knowledge to protect them right now. This is why I'm asking you to please take a moment and share this video with them. Don't do it for me or for this channel. Do it for them. Sending them this video could be the one thing that saves them from a devastating financial loss and the quiet heartache that comes with it. You're not just sharing a video. You're delivering a shield. You're looking out for the people you love. Protecting your people is always the right call.